Welcome to VOM 149. And now, the sounds of Mr. Dave Benham.
Thank you.
Dave Benham, y'all.
We missed that sound.
Yeah, welcome back, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you for remembering to wear flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed the memo, sorry. I don't think I actually own any flannel at the moment. Plaid, yes. Flannel, no.
We're gonna have to work on that.
They're coming for you.
Yep.
Yep.
Dang it.
Chloe,
Yeah, well, it was nice while it lasted, guys.
It's the law.
Flannel.
I mean,
Just leave
Flannel.
the webcast running. I'll host from there. It's cool.
My first.
Rowan Corbett, you ready to kick this off? You're the host this evening. It's lovely. It's delicious to see you.
Oh,
it
you know
was
what?
so amazing to play with you on Saturday.
Yeah, I should probably let people see us. There you go.
Eh.
Hi, everybody. Hi. Goodness.
Oh,
My
I lost track
my
of the screen you're
my
on, though.
first foray into civil disobedience was flannel. It was forbidden in our high school, and so a group of us all took to wearing flannel shirts. I think I was in 8th or 9th grade,
Wow.
and we kept it up all through school. Flannel shirt,
They're like-
even in the summertime.
And no ties.
No ties.
Don't want you dressing respectable in any way, shape, or form. You ruffians.
Oh, I want to be a ruffian.
All right. Well, let's see what shenanigans I can get up to here.
Do you think you'll play either of the songs that or any of the songs that we played with Earhart on Saturday?
I wasn't planning to, but what were you thinking?
I'm just curious if I'd hear them again naked.
No, not at the moment. So,
Okay.
but the at least one of these, the second one I'm going to do, is one that we've been working on in the studio. So, I'm going to do first. I'm going to start off with the one that I wrote for David Bowie called "Sirius," and then I'm going to do the one that I call "Sylvan." So, which is yeah, and we've been working on that one in the studio. So, yeah, that's a fun one.
Please welcome Rowan Corbett.
Thank you.
Full screen, full screen.
Oh, working on it. There we go. Sorry, some things are not working the way they ought to. Let's see. Aha, here we go. You knew, but of course you did. Wouldn't have got this far with the life you led. Always, always behind. Here, I'm going to start that over. Pardon me. You knew, but of course you did. Wouldn't have got this far with the life you led. Always on step behind, like you always are. Oh my goodness. I just did this like 20 minutes ago. We'll come back to that one. My brain has just completely locked up. Can't remember any of my lyrics. Hang on. Please pardon me.
You know, a fun thing a friend of the show, Zach Parkman, and I would do when we would forget lyrics or something is just sing the lyrics to Say It Ain't So by Weezer over any song we're playing. It was a pretty fun little game we would do at 3-hour bar gigs. So
Okay.
maybe just do that if you
All right.
forget the words again.
All right,
Yeah.
I got this now. I got this. All right. Light shines back at me. Twisted, wreathed all in leaves. Take back all that I see. You're just the latest thief. Wisdom becomes my foe. Madness, the end of all. Crafted, this beautiful woe. See how my shadow grows. The Queen of all has come. Vision has won. Weep before the sun. Brightest, forever the one. Behold, I am lethal and fair. Love me and despair. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. Pardon my. All right, so I'm going to switch gears, and I am going to do one of those that I did the other night.
Say it ain't so.
I am.
Doesn't
So,
hold that
for those of you who don't know, we played in Catonsville with a band called Earhart. And that's like lute and fiddle and bass and percussion. And then us, you know, all the crazy shenanigans we get up
We
to.
were kind of monsters.
Yeah, it was a cool show. If I do say so
Thank you
myself.
so much to James Danowski, to our Danowski Beast, for being one of our audience that night. Like, it was
Yeah,
cool to
man.
give him a real show, you know. Eric James aged.
All right. So Eric, you're gonna have to sit through this one again. Watching you melt down, hearing you break. Charm and strange, no longer in sync. Such cold vision that I can't bear to watch. Radiation is deadly and I'm fused to this spot. Snow rains down Ashes sift to the ground, move like waves, but we strike with the force of light as we speed through space. Time comes grinding to a halt, neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. Hot and cold, we're driving on strike, only counting decay, breathing half-life. So we'll bleed out this heat, we'll shine in the dark, permeate the aether and try not to spark. As it all rains down, ashes sift to the ground. We move like waves, but we strike with the force of light. And as we speed through space, time comes grinding to a halt, neither here nor there. We span the space between it all. Between it all. Watching me melt down, hearing daybreak. Charm and strange, no longer insane. Such cold vision that I can't bear to watch. The radiation is deadly and we're fused to this spot.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. I believe next up we're going to have Mr. Rick Millman. How's it going, Rick? Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. It's good to be back. So I have to remember to put original sound on in a minute, but I'll just give you a little introduction. I have two songs tonight based on the same theme, which is Where Were You When I Needed You. The first one I'm going to play is a little rough, but Suzanne, my partner, wrote the lyrics to it. And so we're going to try that one first. This is her first song that she's ever written in a structured way, and she's scared poopless. And so that's what we're going to do. So let me put original sound on and find my page, and I will perform. Wait a minute. Where's the original sound? Okay. Here we go. Hold on. So this one is at the working title right now for this one is Where Were You When I Needed You? Lyrics by Suzanne and music by me. Where were you when I needed you? Where were you when I fell? You and I on a runway, we couldn't even tell. Love runs through your fingers, road maps in your veins, lingering behind us, mysteries all the same, disappeared, dusty waves, hidden themes, cold train days, wine and love, rhythms in the night, smoke-filled rooms, moving magic sights. at a distance, but you didn't hear it all. Leaving life's indifference when there was no place to fall. Moving through the center, rising slanted rain. So where were you when I needed you? My strongest thread of pain. Spinning dreams, painful sights, arms outstretched, blackened nights, ice-clipped wings, merging close at night, blatantly exposing ambivalence and light. So where were you when I needed you? Often late at night, round for constant loneliness in your inner flight, flying through the window, dancing through the pain, spinning off the runway, nothing left to gain, and smoky rooms, ice-clipped wings, resonance, indifference, disappear, dusty ways, hidden themes, cold train days, in a flight, in a fight, arms outstretched, lonely nights.
Lovely.
Dankeschön.
Very nice.
I don't know German, but that's
Bitte.
all right. Now this is the one that I wrote for the one who wrote the lyrics in the last song. So this one is called I don't remember what it's called, but I'll tell you in a minute. The softness of her knees. The softness of her knees never changed. The girl who danced the swan of youth and grace carries through the ages the same softness she engages and draws me with her eyes into her heart. With her body, she invites me to her home, soft and warm where each was once alone. With her calm and with her grace, she gently causes to erase the restless and the weary in my bones. And when it comes to the break of day, the darkness has long faded away. We settle to a slower pace in her beauty and her grace. Into each other's eyes the seed is sown. We talked of other days than this, or where were you then I so needed this, as if I've known you past and far away. Now it's time for us to go to sleep. Spooning my hands, caressing deep. The travel of her body's flesh, soft knees here when I needed this. We close our eyes and gently fade away. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, welcome back, man.
It's good to be back. I've been in different environments, so just finding the microphones and all that stuff has been a challenge for me.
Lovely set.
Thank you, sirs.
Have
and
you actually
ladies.
moved, or you're just in a different room?
Well, actually, I may be moving. There's a very good chance I'm going to be moving.
Cool. Looks like
This
a
is
good
the new
couch.
studio. It's real.
Nice. Right on. Well, I believe next up we have Mr. Steve Patton. Are you ready, Steve?
I believe I am. As ready as I'll ever be. Have a little tickle going on in my throat, but here it goes. Okay, this is written to the prompt. I thought I'd use a different twist, and I thought I had something laying around. There's 2 lines, and it just never worked out to be anything. And I borrowed those 2 lines to go with the rest of it. So anyway, although it was so long ago that your love passed through my life, although it seems I ought to know I have choices of memories or wine, it's still you and she holds me tight, though she's the one whose love is true. Why must you haunt my dreams at night? Where were you when I needed you? Although she shares my everything, in my dreams I've been untrue. And though she wears my wedding ring, I'm still sleeping with memories of you. Yes, it's still you, and she holds me tight, 'cause she's the one whose love is true. Why must you haunt my dreams at night? Where were you when I needed you? It's been so long since seeing you, I don't even know where you are. Although I've tried forgetting you, I'm still dreaming and you're still the star. Yes, it's still you, and she holds me tight, though she's the one whose love is true. Why must you haunt my dreams at night? Where were you when I needed you? Although I've tried these many years, I can't forget that we once cared. Although I've cried these many tears, I can't forget the dream we shared. So it's still you, and she holds me tight. Oh, she's the one whose love is true. Why but you haunt my dreams at night? Where were you? I needed you. Why must you haunt my dreams at night? Where were you when I needed you? Anyway, the two lines were, well, they're kind of mixed up now. They're not even the same as they started out to be, but it was, it came from something somebody said, and I couldn't quite put it together, but the theme was there. Anyway.
Nicely done.
Great job.
Okay, thanks. This other thing is probably 50 years old. It goes back to when I used to do an open mic over in D.C., and I haven't done it in probably that long. So this is, I pulled it out. I found it and copied it to a text file, and then I pulled it out today, and I tried to figure out how it went. So this may be a little rough. You got your wish, though you don't know what you were wishing for. I packed my bags and I'm walking out that door. So you can cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Yeah, go wallow in your misery. Just let me go and leave me be. I've had enough of your jealousy. I've tried and tried. Can't you see? Well, the hair's run dry. Tell you, woman, there's nothing left to try. So you can cry, cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Yeah, go ahead and wallow in your misery. Just let me go and leave me be. I've had enough of your jealousy. You chained my heart in the name of love, but you can't chain my soul. So step aside now, this soul is on the road. So you can cry, cry, baby, I lonesome for me. Go and wallow in your misery. Just let me go and leave me be. I've had enough of your jealousy. You chained my heart in the name of love, but you can't chain my soul. Step aside now, this soul is on the road. Yeah, you can't cry, cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. Yeah, go and wallow in your misery. Just let me go and leave me be. I've had enough of your jealousy. It's love I need, but you don't know what real love is all about. Your heart's too filled with jealousy and doubt. So you can cry, cry, baby, cry lonesome for me. that was at the time that was autobiographic. Yeah. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Fortunately, we weren't we didn't live together. Gladly.
Oh, goodness.
Anyway.
Well, thank you, Steve, and
Yeah.
thank you for writing one for the prompt as well.
Yeah, that was fun. I did have a second one I was working on, but the theme was too commonplace, so I just stuck to that kind of offbeat one.
Right out. Very cool, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Next up, I believe we have Mr. John Pfeiffer. How you doing, neighbor?
Man, already? Holy moly.
I know, it's moving right along. Oh, wait.
Is that too loud? Is
I don't think so.
that gonna seem that gonna be okay?
Yeah, give
All
me a
right.
little bit more.
I think it works.
I think you're clipping out a little bit on your side. If you can bring it down just a touch. on your
The
side.
ukulele?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Well, there.
Okay, that sounded all right.
All right. All right. I did this one 3 weeks ago, but it's gone through a little bit of change, but it is the prompt song, so I feel like I have to do it. It's compulsory here, since this is the prompt tonight. And I'm simply calling it.
Wait a minute. Dave Benham did not bring in a doctor's note, so I don't know whether compulsory assignments are legit or not.
All right. Well, then it'll have to be illegitimate. That's fine. That's par for the course in my life right now. Anyway, I just simply call it Where Were You? Where were you when I needed you to pull up my big boy pants and send me soaring on the swing? Stop and retie my shoes and love me through my terrible twos. Why, I was there. Where were you? Where were you when Mom needed you to get us to clean our rooms, not let us leave it all for her, check on our homework due, and love her when her day was through? Oh, Mom was there. Where were you? Where were you when I hit a home run? Whose field were you playing? Who promised to come? Whose game you coached? Whose team undone? Whose bases were you hitting on? Where were you? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Where were you when our song headed south? Whose tune were you singing? Whose sweet little mouth sucked you in once? To not think twice about doing some other man's wife. Where were you when we needed you? Do any still need to ask? It's too late now. What's the use? But Daddy, you taught us well to love, be faithful, strong and true, for we were there. Yes, Mom was there, sister there, brothers there. Hey, I was there. Where were you?
Gotta say it again, John. That was an important song. That was worth the prompt right there.
Yeah, it
That
was.
song is all of it. Yeah.
Deliciously dissonant would be my description.
Well, thanks so much. Let's see. I need to. This is a song that I've only done one other time for you. Like the last one, which I did a few weeks ago, but this one I did for you quite a long while ago. Can't remember if this is written to a prompt or not, but I don't know. If it was, I can't remember what the prompt was. But anyway, here it is. Checking out your page profile, that moment picked for its perfect smile. Just enough skin and points for style. Click like, you know it's worth your while. But the only click that makes me rock is the click of your heels up my walk. Turn it on, fire up this techno dud. Give me heart and soul and flesh and blood. I don't know, but got this hunch that I won't care what you munch for lunch. 100 likes don't thrill me much. I'd likes to thrill your hungry touch. The touch that really ticks my talk is you're taking me around the block, getting stuck on this old stick in the mud. Give me heart and soul and flesh and blood. Holding our feelings so alone, folding our hearts around our phones. And who gets back the time they steal while giving up the real life deal? such a frosty vibe. Forgive me if I don't subscribe. Find me at youtube.com/Piper's Corner. I like your song, I like your smile. I like in person, that's my style. This telephony making love cuts out all I'm in favor of. Ain't nothing can replace the rub of heart and soul and flesh and blood, flesh and blood, flesh and blood, flesh and blood. Something like that. I gotta work the ending a little better.
All right. Well, you ran all the audience away, John.
Unexpected.
Yeah, sorry.
They were so deeply offended.
Great.
No, that's a great song. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
Right on. John Pfeiffer, you can find him on the socials, in particular YouTube at Pfeiffer's Corner. So, some very cool videos up there. Do you have any of you, sorry, not to out you or anything, but do you have any of your aerial stuff up there as well?
Oh no, I don't. I haven't put any of my aerial stuff on YouTube. I ought to. I ought to.
You ought
I
to.
ought to upload a couple. You know, they're only 20 seconds, 22 seconds a piece. You know, that's how long it takes to fly out, fly back, do a trick, and get caught, and then fly back to the pedestal board.
Well, you know, that they do these things now called shorts. They'd be perfect for that.
This techno dud needs to learn about that stuff.
We'll talk later.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much.
No worries. Well, I'm going to bring up Mr. Jules Bland now. How are you, Mr. Jules Bland?
I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
It feels wrong. It's too early.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I signed up for no. How are you, Rowan?
I am doing okay.
Is the mouse treating you all right?
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't watch the Flash trailer? Because it's competition with the mouse?
No. Not employed by the mouse, so it's okay.
Okay. All right. Fake news.
What do you got for us tonight?
Probably some songs.
Well, what
Probably
kind?
that, right? I
Yeah.
know. In this economy? I don't know what songs.
Are you taking requests?
Probably not, but go ahead.
Okay.
Shoot one out.
The James Bondy one?
I just did that. Yeah, 6 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, he did it for my birthday, and I don't think we'll ever hear it again.
Although, if
It
I
was
did
the
it this
best
time,
time ever, though. I
No,
thought
It was.
the guitar
it
was
was
out of
so
tune.
good.
Uh,
Well,
that's great.
that was your best. I would get out of it.
Okay, yeah.
What can I say?
Dream big, everybody. You heard it here first, kids. There is a glass ceiling, and it's there for a fucking reason.
Zinger.
Okay. I think I'm gonna do a song I did a couple weeks ago.
The James
By
Bondy
a
one,
guy.
right?
Huh?
The James Bondy one.
Yeah, Rowan. That's it. That's what this
Okay,
is.
fine.
It's this. It's what I'm doing. If it doesn't sound like that, your memory is bad. Am I sure it's in tune? Jesus fucking Christ with this guy. Okay, I'll do the plugs then. Plugs. Hello, plugs. Open mics. I host them. This is one. This is not one that I host, but do you like open mics? This is one of them. I host some in person in Silver Spring. Wednesday night, 6:30, El Gavilan in Silver Spring. Thursday night, El Golfo at 6:30. Where? You bet your ass it's Silver Spring. They're both on Flower Avenue. So if you show up to one thinking it's the other, they have similar names. I could see how you would do that. Fret not, citizen, for 'tis right across the parking lot. If I'm not at one on Wednesday or Thursday, I'll be at the other one. El Gavilan, El Golfo. Okay. Is that enough? Runway for me? Not exactly, but let's just do it. Storm clouds are forming in the hills across the plain. Salty tears form in my eye. My heart is all in pain. 'Cause the girl I love has left me, and it's hard to understand. I just got to get this shadow off the land. Yeah, it seems like there's a shadow across the land. The wind is howling, that ain't nothing new. It's back home in Chicago, the wind is always blowing through. But this hurricane of heartache, my heart cannot withstand. I just got to get this shadow off the land. Yeah, it seems like there's a shadow across the land. Said that I was no good, that was news to me. 'Cause I've been treating girls that way since 1963. But I'll change to get her back here. I'll do whatever she demands. I just got to get this shadow off the land. Yeah, it seems like there's a shadow across the land. Oh. there's more theatrics when I do it in person. So come to
That
one of
was
those open
great.
mics because then I'll
What is
actually
that?
use the loops and stuff. That's a
What
song
was
called
that?
"Shadow Across the Land" by Cal David, who's dead now, and I just found that out a
Oh,
month
the
ago.
guy
and
you were
that
talking
sucks.
about that was your teacher or something?
Yes,
Oh man, I'm sorry.
me too. He was old though, so good innings, but still, it sucks that he died and that that Dick Cheney's still alive. That sucks. All right, now I'm gonna do my magic trick with the keyboard. So I'm gonna mute myself so as to not create popping noises. Say, Rob, do you host any in-person open mics?
Why, yes, in addition to hot virtual open mics like this, which actually are being hosted by Rowan Corbett, why, Tuesday evenings, it's the also hot, I mean, it's okay, Tacoma Open Spark down in Tacoma Park at 7112 Willow Avenue. It's the same time as everything else, right? Show up at 6:30, sign up, and music at 7. And tomorrow night we got Dan Hovey as our featured artist, who is the lead guitarist and Weissenborn player for the Nighthawks. So that's a pretty big deal. And
Dan
it's going to be
Hovey.
an amazing night.
That guy's a monster.
I've been told that it's okay though to have him indoors if he's not exposed to either the full moon or red meat.
Yeah, I think the thing is just don't feed him after midnight. Is the main.
Yeah. And we're done before then. We're usually done by like 10.
He's afraid of fire too, so don't. If you bring your pitchforks, just don't bring live torches.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Erg.
Fire bad.
Arg. Right. Other than that, you're good.
Jules,
Oh, right, me.
Do you have another for us?
Yeah, sure. How's that sound?
It sounds.
Carrie, you know me. I can't help but get him wet. That's just,
Oh,
that's the way that
wait,
is.
what?
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
what?
Nope.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
whoa.
I'll give you a clean
Sorry, I'm
read.
helping the Twitchlings.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, go ahead.
And now Jules Bland.
Okay, it's me, and I get to follow that. That's good. Here's a song I've never played for people before. It is not one of mine, because I wrote a song within the past 12 months, so that's my quota. He said, somewhat joking. Does that sound okay? I can't see the thing. Sure. All right. Anyway, I will be scrolling. So I'm not checking John Pfeiffer's favorite websites like TikTok and Twitter. I promise. All right. This is a song this is the first time I heard Adele was on this song. It's not her song, it's a Daniel Merriweather song, but it's a duet. She sings the second verse. All right. Spoiler alert. Jeez. "7 days has gone so fast. I really thought the pain would pass. It's been nearly an hour since I thought of you." Something weird's happening with, I think it's a driver that I have here. But did that sound okay? Did it sound weird?
It sounded all right from here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Maybe I need to just click out and back into something. All right. We'll try, and I'll just soldier through. It's not a very long song. I mean, it is, but I cut out bits because I don't want to learn more things. "7 days has gone so fast. I really thought the pain would pass. It's been nearly an hour since I thought of you. You're not answering the phone." There it is again. "Settle for a busy tone. At least by that I know that you're okay. A girl like you ain't meant to go away." It's so distracting. I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm just gonna have to cede my time. Sorry, guys.
Well, if you want to, we
No,
can
just
come back to you.
Trusted
Yeah.
it sounded good.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah, but
though.
I-
It just sounds really bad for there.
Right on.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I'll tell you what.
gotcha.
I'll tell you what,
Okay.
Jules. Why don't you go? Why don't you, we'll have you come back?
Why don't you go get your shit?
You know what? I think even if you want to wait until the very last slot, you can have the last song.
He wants that.
How about that?
I
He
mean,
wants
yes, I
that.
do want that.
That's what this
not
was
a
all
ploy.
about.
This is
You
not a
nailed
ploy.
it,
This is
Rowan.
not a
That's
ploy.
what this was.
All right. So you may have
It
to
was like,
reboot and rejoin.
Are y'all
but-
hearing that? You
Yeah.
aren't hearing that? Trust
I'm
me,
gonna
it's
have to.
there.
I'm gonna have to reboot something.
I should
that I'm
probably
gonna
go
do.
last, you guys. I really
Okay.
consider it.
All
So I'll
right.
see you guys.
I'm
Like,
done.
I can't believe you can't see the entire thing's on fire.
That's what these lights are. It's the fire. Okay. Well, yes, then. Yes, please. Thank you,
All right.
Rowan.
So in the meantime, then I think we will go ahead and bring Mr. Matt Holson. Oh wait. Is that right? Yes,
Yeah,
Matt
at
Holson
least
to the
that's what you
fore.
said, yeah.
All right. Howdy, Matt.
How
It's
are
good
you?
to see you're keeping hydrated.
Oh, indeed, yeah. Actually, I've been overhydrated today. That's 3 bottles I've had since I got up. Let's see, this is a song by Angel Parra, a Chilean singer-songwriter in the 60s and 70s. And it's a Chilean folk form called a tonada, which I think just means something that you play an accompaniment to, actually. And it's called Dos Fiestas Juntas, 2 feasts together. And it says, when you're going to get married, let me know in time so we can have 2 parties together, your marriage and my funeral. And then he goes into detail.
Damn.
You know, when all the people are giving you blessings, they'll be putting 4 candles in front of me, you know, and so on. I tell you, folk music is better than it sounds. Cuando te vais a casar, avísamelo con tiempo. Cuando te vais a casar, avísamelo con tiempo. Para hacer 2 fiestas juntas, mi muerte y tu casamiento. Para hacer 2 fiestas juntas, mi muerte y tu casamiento. Cuando a ti te esté diciendo bendición toda la gente, cuando a ti te estén diciendo bendición toda la gente, a mí me estarán poniendo 4 velas por delante. A mí me estarán poniendo 4 velas por delante. Cuando a ti te esté diciendo bendición del Señor cura, cuando a ti te esté diciendo bendición del Señor cura, a mí me estarán poniendo en mi triste sepultura. A mí me estarán poniendo en mi triste sepultura. Cuando a todos los testigos cogollo seco de espino, para todos los presentes cogollo seco de espino. Si dejarme es tu deseo, morir será mi destino. Si dejarme es tu deseo, morir será mi destino. Ángel Parra. Some of you may be familiar with Violeta Parra, right? You've heard of her. Somebody, John has. That's about it. This is Violeta's son, Ángel. Wrote that.
Want my castanets? Give me my castanets.
Pardon? Oh, I thought somebody said.
She said, "Give me my castanets."
Give me my castanets.
You stole her
shit.
castanets,
Yeah, right,
Matt?
right.
You don't have to type it. We were on the microphone. Jeez, Liz.
I have my
Oh,
castanets.
castanets with
Oh yeah, I'm
latency,
an old flamenco dancer.
Castanets and what? A pandero?
An old flamenco ballet dancer. Yes. I did a lot
But
of
you know,
flamenco.
latency is a problem. You'd be playing. It would sound good in your house, but
Yes. I had the
the timing would be off elsewhere. Okay, well, in that case, I've got to do this one.
Yeah.
This is one I've just learned, so I'm still figuring out how to play it. So. This, I wasn't going to do this because I did it. Oh, no, that wasn't here. That was a... Desde que el agua es libre, libre entre manantiales vive. Jazmines han llorado, yo no comprendo cómo en tus ojos, niña, solo hay desierto. Hermosa era la tarde, entre los olivos nadie vio como yo a ti te quise, como te quiero. Hoy los olivos duermen y yo no duermo. No habrá nadie en el mundo que cure la herida que dejó tu orgullo. No comprendo que tú me lastimes con todo y el amor que tú me diste. No habrá nadie en el mundo que cure la herida que dejó tu orgullo. Yo no comprendo que tú me lastimes con todo y el amor que tú me diste. Cuando tú volvieras, pensé cantarte coplas viejas, de esas que hablan de amor, de sufrimiento. Cuando tú vuelvas, niña, te como a besos y volaremos alto, donde las nubes van despacio. Despacio va mi boca sobre tu cuerpo, tan lento que seguro se para el tiempo. No habrá nadie en el mundo que cure la herida que dejó tu orgullo. Yo no comprendo que tú me lastimes con todo y el amor que tú me diste. No habrá nadie en el mundo que cure la herida que dejó tu orgullo. Yo no comprendo que tú me lastimes con todo y el amor que tú me diste.
Bravo! Bravo!
That was done by a singer that I admire greatly, and I think John is a new fan too. Her name's Buika.
Buika? Buika? Yeah. Oh man,
That's
what
how
a
I learned the song from her version. It was written by a guy named Javier Limon, who did a lot of collaborating with Buika. They did 3 albums together. That was about 10 years ago. So
Very cool.
And Buika is just amazing singer.
She's really
right,
great.
John?
Yeah, oh, she's just phenomenal. Such power and emotion and just skill.
Control too.
Control,
and
yeah.
technique.
Yeah, she's got it all.
Right on. Well, thank you for classing up the place a bit there for us, Matt. Very cool. Good to have you back too. All right. And speaking of people coming back, we got Joe Isaacs, who hasn't been here in a little while. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. So are you still doing your showcase?
I am. I'm doing both a Zoom and an in-person one. So, yeah, still going, still doing my thing.
Right on.
Still teaching English as a second language. Still, everything's good. Still here with my dog, Olivia.
Oh. That's a
Hopefully
bomb.
she will decide to join me.
So if someone wanted to go to your in-person showcase, where is that going
Not
to be?
allowed. Not strictly not allowed. Well, maybe if you ask really nicely.
Please.
I'll post the info in
All
the.
right. Cool.
Cool. Thanks, Joe.
All right. What you got for us tonight?
All right, I'm going to start with the instrumental. I call it "Into the Hedge" because it's in a tuning that Michael Hedges used. So I'll play it. How about that?
Very nice,
And
Joe.
now some dog yodeling.
Well behaved dog.
Joe, I had to get out the bigger pandero for that one.
All right. Nice.
Because you got to be able to move around the head.
Exactly.
And the little pandero just doesn't. It's
Not
more
gonna
awkward. Yeah.
Not gonna do it.
At least not for me anyway. Thanks.
All right, what you got next, Joe?
Is this guitar too loud?
No, sounds good. Oh, though, make sure you've got your original sound on. Sound a little.
It is on. The guitar's sounding a little loud to me. Maybe I should. Is it distorting a bit?
No, I just felt like it was cutting out a little, but I was probably just my mic. So.
Seven blind men went to see an elephant. First one touched his nose, said it's like a hose. Third one grabbed his knee, said no, it's more like a tree. And on it went, in pointless argument. 'Cause all the blind men always smile, they missed the important part. We got more in common than that, which keeps us apart. The elephant's The fourth grabbed his side, so that's not it at all. An elephant's more like a wall between you and me, over which we cannot see. Can't find the common ground on which our love was found. 'Cause all the blind men always smart, they miss the important part. That we got more in common than that, which keeps us apart. The elephant's heart. Gave its tail a shake and said, for heaven's sake, it should be clear to all. An elephant's exactly like a snake. You see, the more you grasp the truth, the more it slips away like a snake. Like the wind inside your fist, you just gotta squeeze it. So though the blind men always smart, they miss the important part. That we got more in common than that, which keeps us apart. The elephant's high, 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 the elephant's high. Seven blind men went to see an elephant. The first one grabbed his nose, said, this is Yahweh, no, this is Jesus, no, this is Muhammad, no, this is Vishnu. And on it went, in pointless argument. 'Cause all the blind men always smart, they miss the important part. We got more in common than that, which keeps us apart. Yellowfin heart, heart, heart. Yellowfin's heart, yellowfin's heart, yellowfin's heart, yellowfin's heart. Thank you.
Very nice, Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Awesome song. Yeah.
Are you saying heart?
Heart, the elephant's heart.
Okay. I wasn't. I just wanted to make sure. My ears are terrible now. You know.
Oh, it happened. You know, we all know about like misinterpreting lyrics to songs. So
So I just wanted to make sure I got it right.
I appreciate that.
Right on. Thanks again, Joe. Thanks for being back again.
Thank you guys. Thanks for always hosting us, and thanks you all, everybody who's sharing your wonderful talent and for coming out on your Monday nights. It's always a great time. So appreciate everyone.
All right, and back again, another long time away. We've got Mr. Dave Benham. Howdy, Dave.
Hello, howdy. It's good to be back. It's been way too long. I think it's been a month and a half at least, going on 2 months, maybe 2 full months.
Yeah, the holidays.
But
can
it's
do that.
yeah, well, and programming and getting involved with writing a plugin for VCV Rack.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's an auspicious day. Let's see. Last night, I've been working for the last couple of months on writing a plugin for a virtual Eurorack synthesizer called VCV Rack, and you can write your own plugins, little modules. And so I released 8 modules, and I'm going to perform with them tonight with my flutes. So, in fact, let me bring that there. Yes. So all the red ones are the ones I created, nice and bold and red, so you can see them. Don't have a name for this. It's kind of cool. It's two basic techniques. One, I've got two drones, an A and an E, and then I'm using the lower note to every cycle when it crosses 0, it has a chance to trigger. So they swap channels, and it does some interesting things to the sound. And then I also filter those two things with a couple different filter sweeps through this recursive filtering, which means pass it through the filter 8 times, so it hones in on individual harmonic frequencies and gives it a really eerie sound. And which one do I want to play first? I'll play that first, and I'll get started. Let's go in there.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Very cool, man.
Thank you.
That was a trip.
Yeah.
Outer space.
Oh yeah.
Let's see which one's melodic rhythms.
Or maybe perhaps an inner space.
Oh wow, you got a lot more on them. Is this a different set?
This is a whole
That could be
nother,
too in inner space. Yes.
This is another patch. This one's got a lot of chromatics going on. So I created this module called Rhythm Explorer that it has like 8 channels where you can set it where quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th, 30 seconds, half triplets, quarter triplets, etc. And it randomly generates a pattern of triggers for drums. That's what it's initially intended for. And I'm using just 3 of the channels to play a kick and a snare and a hi-hat. But then it's also, I'm driving it at audio rates. So, rhythms, if you play rhythms fast enough, they become pitches. And interesting rhythms also create interesting harmonies. And so with the binary divisions versus the triples, it's a perfect fourth or a perfect fifth, depending on which way you want to, take the note. And it just kind of randomly brings in the amount that it plays each of those notes and creates a distinctive sound, and put a bunch of other modulation in there, and has some drums. So let's go.
ending too.
Thank you.
Very cool,
Nice.
Dave. And congratulations on your first open source contribution.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
thank
cool.
you very much.
That's
Very
a pretty cool way to get into it.
Yeah.
Pretty good reason to have been ditching us for all this time.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I
What
was
we
ditching my
mean.
wife too, and she's not
Oh
very
no,
happy. So I got some making up to do.
man! I was just thinking, poor me. I miss Linda, but it turns out so do you.
No, well, yeah. Yeah, I do. Well, I was too involved to like. It gets bad when I start programming. You just
No, I
Focus
get
in.
it. I have some modes that
yeah.
very cool though.
Thank you.
Righto. Well, Kate, why don't you show us one of those modes of yours? What have you got for us tonight?
First I'm gonna do a cover song. Winston Churchill's Boy by the singer, what is his name? Benjamin Clementine. That was rude. I'm like, I'm gonna do a song. What's his name? Benjamin Clementine. And then I have a song for the prompt, but I'm gonna do that second. Okay. Never in the field of human affection had so much been given for so few attention. Never in the field of human affection had so much been given for so few attention. Winston boy, oh, there he is, packing quietly alone. You can mistake a clock ticking for a cricket cricketing when you're around him. But I swear, nobody knows, nobody knows what's on this boy's mind. And nobody sees, nobody sees what he's been picturing. We all make a living by what we get, but we make life by what we give, by what we give. But in some special circumstances, this special circumstance, Winston boy will have to earn a living before he earns enough living to give. Where is your family? Where are your loved ones? Someone uttered whilst he went on crossing the channel. Well, they say no man can be a prophet in his own country. So I left. Here I am. Come and embrace me, hold me. I am your brother. Now, whilst he kept on talking, in his left pocket lay the prose of the magnificent Orwell. His right hand embraced a battered guitar borrowed from me. Come to think about it, I think a few years ago I heard him talk about how God bless an eagle with 54 stars. And maybe he's gone, wandering looking for his kind of star. One day this boy might be the man, though clearly nobody knows when or how. One day this boy will stand in front of a pulpit 'cause the world gives him but a minute. And there he will tell the world where he's been and how. Ooh. Underground to upper ground, in the depths of I will surely survive. He shares his story with a couple, tears streaming from his eyes. One day this boy will be fine. One day this boy will be fine. Better watch out now. That day might be today. The end.
Very nice.
Thank
So whose song is that?
Benjamin Clementine. Yeah, like years ago, this guy was like, yeah, I always listen to like what were the top like whatever this list of songs per year that I was like, wow, I would never do that. Like, you know, but you know that was one of the songs, and I would have never discovered it because it's never popped up anywhere. But yeah, I would check him out. I like most of the album that's on. The song is Winston Churchill's Boy. So yeah.
Right on. What do you got for us next?
Okay, so this is for the song prompt. You know, I didn't use the words like precisely, but is this problem? Let's see. Okay. I don't know. So, the song prompt. Where were you when I needed you? I had been talking to someone that works for like the National Nurses United or whatever, and we were just talking about whatever. Anyway, you know, it's a big issue, nurses being like super understaffed and them trying to like compensate with other types of, or like fill in with other types of like, you know, technological things. But now, you know, there's a thing they want to sort of spearhead, and I was reading this article about a thing like where acute care patients are like at home and they basically have like a robot nurse like taking care of them. So I'm like reading this, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, Kaiser, of course, you mother. Oh, I fucking hate. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I Kaiser, like, oh my God. So I was like, my blood was boiling. And I was like, you know what? Okay. So this is song, basically this setting is sort of like, I guess I'm kind of like narrating the issues around having, you know, a robot nurse. I mean, nurses are like the ones, I mean, if anyone, which most of us are adults and have been, or if not all of us, and have been in medical situations, at least with others, where like the nurses are the only people that figure out like what the actual person needs versus like whatever the disease or the issue is. And it's just so frightening, the thought that they're like so spread so thin already. And this thought, I was like, this is frightening. And I was like, wow, Kaiser, like so not surprised. So this is called Laid Down. And yeah, so like there's a couple things that yeah, I'm just kind of describing some things about that. So let's see. Hello? 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 No, I don't have kids. No, I'm not near death or laying in its bed. But they're pressed with nursing staff less and less. Who will teach the rest? Who gains what at whose expense? What subpar Da Vinci robot comes to code red, cause and effect, or please with fainting final breaths? Human nurses versus Terminator technology medical servicers. Devotion from persons spent tons non-refundable to become someone who can tend to a patient getting well. Observations over time of so many signs aligned in those of this species having sudden or chronic issue or health crises. or urgent symptoms of disease. This takes time, a pumping heart, and a will of iron. Not input of a code or a cold robot probe. Intake and update by multiple choice of generic concerns. A section for medications taken by those who are lacking past patience. They're fast but stillborn, this soulless thing you can't avoid. It's sponge bathing you, shorting out the appointed doctor droid. And if you slip and fall, how will it hoist? If you switch your mind and voice, do not resuscitate. Can it and will it honor your choice? Compassionate machinery isn't possible. If you can't feel yourself, you can't have empathy, can't grasp needs expressed in weakness or with subtlety. Or in a language accent it can't compute to answer back or understand, but will spew a screwed science-based dialect and can't perceive to deduce an infection with atypical presentation. The frigid digits from the hand segment of this assigned advocate. These fake nurses pay you visits and counterfeit and take the pulse away, force the cost to raise, misery, forced loss of dignity. Automated and ethnically biased, running acute care patients out like pariahs and closing down advanced care facilities. What oaths and obligations might protect approaches psychologically? Kaiser temporarily, not permanently, and monitoring remotely, so revenue is through the virtual roof, and I suppose humans with various calls for access can tune in to watch you in any private moments spent alone at your own address. No, I don't have kids. No, I'm not near death or laying in its bed. But with nursing staff less and less, who will teach the rest? Who gains what at whose expense? What faulty Da Vinci response comes to code red cause and effector please expressed with fainting final breaths? Hello? Hello? I'm scared. Where'd you go? Falls the ill on ears deaf. So what if this welded fellow held your head to your pillow till you left? Your last embrace before finally and final rest. Hello? Hello? The end.
Holy shit, Kate.
Thank you.
Man, that was great.
Thank you so much.
You're really starting to sink your teeth into the dystopia that is our present day, and I'm digging it, man. I'm digging it.
Thank you.
Mhm.
You
It's all
wore
terrible.
me completely out emotionally with that one.
Yo.
That's how you know it's working.
Yeah,
You know, it's
exactly,
crazy how
exactly.
science fiction it sounds and how much it's like a real live right
Yeah,
now
no,
thing. It's really
we've gleaned that cube. The snake has eaten its own dick or whatever. That's the saying.
I think that's it.
That's not the way it works.
No, that's it. That's your logo for your band, right?
What a
Snake
lucky
filleting
snake.
itself.
Wait, I mean, damn it.
So Telly's next.
Well, before we have Telly up, I think we're gonna figure out what next month's prompt is gonna be. So we're gonna have the monthly running of the dice, as it were. So
Indeed, D20 for the hundreds and tens, and a D10 for the ones.
all right, coming up.
What's beneath the pudding cup? 61?
It's cat food. It's cat food cup.
Oh my god, that's a good prompt.
Yeah, I pretend like your cat doesn't
Cat
eat.
food. Okay, I vote for that.
Oh God.
Wherever could we take it?
All right.
Number one, somebody tell a joke.
Somebody tell a joke. Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh. Huh.
Focus. Focus.
Nope, not gonna.
There we go.
202. I think that's our last number. I think that's.
Ooh.
Now, what's funny though is that actually that doesn't mean it's the most recent entry, because somehow, for some reason, it started putting new entries in the middle of the list. I have no idea why.
Huh.
Anywho, I think this is an oldie but a goodie. Don't threaten me with a good time.
That's
Okay.
one of mine.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
One of yours?
I think so.
You entered some?
Yeah.
Huh.
You
He
don't know
just
me.
doesn't do them.
Yeah,
I
just
do
don't know.
though, and I'm surprised.
Yeah, we've met.
All right. One last one.
3. Oh, focus. 101.
202, 101. Is that?
You can do anytime you want to.
You can do any
Huh?
time.
Oh, you can do that anytime you want to.
Oh, I
I
kind of
was
like
like,
you can do
whoa.
any. You can do any time you want to.
Oh,
You can do
there's your
that though,
Montague
right?
note.
Aren't we allowed to be just sort of inspired? I'm not asking.
Yeah, you
'cause
can
of the
chop
song
them up.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
did.
totally fine.
Okay,
If you
sweet.
can't do
All
the
right,
time,
my friends.
don't
So
do
if
the
you're here in the
crime.
Zoom room,
That's right.
And especially if you've been inspired by these prompts, please vote in on which one you want to toy with, or you want to see Jules Bland write. Because one day,
Oh
once
my
we
gosh,
figure
that's
out
not
where
happening.
exactly Jules Bland lives, we're gonna follow him home one night. I'm gonna tie him down, and we're gonna make him write songs on all the prompts, and it's gonna
Okay.
be awesome. Yeah.
Especially since he
Know where he
suggests so many.
lives. I'm gonna take
All
a
right.
pen and paper.
So what were number 2 and 3 again?
Number 1 was somebody tell a joke. Number 2, don't threaten me. Oh, sorry, I didn't put him in there. Sorry. 2, don't threaten me with a good time. And 3, you can do that anytime you want to.
All right. Get your votes in studio, peoples.
The 3 is dangerous, but I like 2. I mean, 1 rather. I like somebody tell a joke. Yeah,
All right.
that has real promise.
Even though, okay, well, yeah.
Well, let's get Telly up. We've got Telly back. What's going on, man?
Yay.
What's up, man? Well, I'm here to threaten you by telling you a joke whenever I want. No, that bombed. Awesome.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. There was some background noise. Say it again.
It was gonna bomb anyways. So I'll just good to see you guys.
Do you have original sound on?
I do.
Oh wow, because it's doing funky things.
It might be because of. Let me try this. There we go. I'm upside down. Can you hear me any better?
Sounds good so far.
Sounds good so far. Okay. I'm rocking upside down then. Okay, here we go. That sounds all right? Okay, I guess so.
Yep.
All right. Short and sweet and to the point. Okay. All right. I'm here to bring the mood way down, keep it dour. All right, here we go. We know we're defective, so we try hard to be normal. Always pleasing everyone, to keep the people in our lives from abandoning us. Stay low on the radar, staying small out of the way, saying yes to everything, to keep the people in our lives from abandoning us. Uh-oh. Am I still there?
You're still here. You're still there.
You're here. You're here. You're fine. You're fine, man. You're good.
You're on low battery. Okay.
Disaster has struck.
Pick it up right there. 1 million apologies for you. For you. For you. For you. The thoughts are racing, faster than words will ever go. We should hold our silence. Keep the people in us from. Alright, not bad. Not good, but not bad. Right. Thunderous applause. Woo! Okay, cool. This is a rain song that I got about a year ago, and I haven't really played it much, and I'm trying to bond with it, and it's not going poorly, but it takes some getting used to. So let's play an old standard on it and see how that goes, and then I'll bid you adieu. Okay. Oh, also, find me on Spotify, anywhere you stream music. Go ahead and try to spell Praxiteles. Okay, here we go. Whoa. There we go. Ugh. Sorry. Okay. I think they hate me because I'm different. The cool kids club voices disdain. Though sticks and stones won't break my soul, no, no. But the words are causing lots of pain. And so begins another day. And so begins another day of suffering within this flesh. Reduced to tears by empty words. And my thoughts are blurred. They never could in, and I never want to. The vapid flakes are lacking depth. Things will improve. At least that's what they say. But I'll have to hold my breath. Filled with anxious indecision. I just need to make it through today. I misaligned within the frames, but I think I'm happier this way. When others create, I see the beauty. When I create, I see the flaws. You say I'm a diamond, but I think that I'm a square. I'll carry that burden everywhere. I don't fit in, and I never want to. The growing pains don't come alone. things will improve. At least that's what they say. But my heart's turning to stone. Not bad. Not my best, not my worst.
I love that song.
I always love that song.
All right, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.
What's the name of that one?
Crypsis. Crypsis.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice.
So good luck. Go ahead and write this one down. P as in Peter. R-A. X as in xylophone. I as in igloo. T as in Telly. E-L-E-S. Or sellatixarp.com. Good luck with that one, too. And there's your plugs for the evening.
So accessible, Telly.
What? I have the file of compassion fatigue. I'll go with that option.
This is beyond my pay grade.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
My first name backwards.com. PrexandTellys.com was taken. I'm not spending $3,000 for it. Okay. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. See you next week.
Thank you, Telly. Oh, it's good to see you. All right, and now we're going to round out the evening with one more song from Mr. Jules Bland.
Mr. Farts. He's a big old fart. Look at him go. I said my Wednesday and Thursday thing. That's still, that hasn't changed in the past hour. Wednesdays El Gavilan, Thursdays El Golfo. And starting this Sunday, maybe a brunch, possibly Sunday, definitely Sunday, open mic in Arlington at El Paso. That's right. I'm rounding out my trilogy of El restaurants with El Paso.
That's insane. Oh my God. How did you do that?
Magic.
You need
It's
to get
the
some
magic
feminine
article.
energy in there, like a la or something.
Makes everything sound so much more exotic when you put.
Actually, once you
L
got
in
all
front.
the L's, you can get ambitious and go for all the L's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get French on you.
Yeah, then we get
Georgetown
Frenchy.
for that bougie stuff. Maybe like Potomac or
Or the
something.
laws.
Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a whole thing. Me getting to Arlington, Telly. Like it's you know. Okay. How's this sound?
Very good.
I'm gonna try this. You already heard like a third of it. I think I'm gonna throw something else in there to spice it up. I may do that. It'll be sloppy. You'll be able to see the seams, but it'll happen. Also, why isn't Rob playing tonight?
Because I dismantled every single fucking piece of my gear to play the Saturday show and make sure that I had
Oh.
backup gear for it, and I just haven't felt like putting it back together. Now I could just plug it. I could just play into this SM58, and it would probably be fine.
Just
But
play
at
it
the end of the
live,
day-
man.
What?
No excuses. Just play it live
I went
like
to
I
the
do.
Zoo, and I had a very good time with the zoo. And I rounded a corner and was terrified by things underwater. I saw a hellbender specifically for Kate, and I saw an elephant specifically for Joe. And there was a moment at which I rounded a corner and was absolutely terrified because they had an exhibit on cave crickets, which are probably my least favorite things in the universe. So
Aw.
I feel that I've been through my emotional
Yeah, you've been through the
highs,
ringer today, yeah.
lows, and in-betweens. And just don't,
Okay.
I'll play tomorrow.
All right.
Then
it
you
was an
should
inquiry.
express that
That's my
in
answer.
song for us.
I'm not gonna bully you into playing, Rob.
I hate cave crickets.
Aw.
go.
They're a
That's
little
better.
alarming usually.
I
in
wish
here.
I had an axe and a bludgeon and 2 gigantic cave trolls. That would kill them all.
Ah! Oh my.
Thank you.
That's a good start.
All right, you got to follow that, Jules. There you
I'm
go.
glad I asked. No regrets.
Damn.
.com. And then, like, the internet craps out or something. Anyway. 7 days has gone so fast. I really thought the pain would pass. It's been nearly an hour since I thought of you, but you're not answering the phone. I'd settle for a busy tone. At least by that I know that you're okay. A girl like you ain't meant to go away. No, now you're gone. There's nothing else I want. Now that it's over, there's nothing else I want. What have I done? It looks like I was wrong. Is everything really meant to change? I guess we're like water and a flame. Water and a flame. I'm tired of this empty house. I need a drink to get me out. A couple more till I forget your name. I saw a boy that looked like you. I didn't know quite what to do. It took the power of will to break my stare. I realized what I wanted wasn't there. And now you're gone. There's nothing else I want. Now that it's over, there's nothing else I want. And what have I done? It looks like I was wrong. Is everything really meant to change? Guess we're like water and a flame. Water and a flame. So close, could have been something to behold. Easy come, easy go. If you're not invested, it's probably best. Was I just a phase? Disposable part to be replaced? Did I throw my heart away? Used up and tossed on your pile of regrets. Sometimes even I need a break from me. Only so much you can take from me. There's nothing else I want. And now that it's over, there's nothing else I want. What have I done? It looks like I was wrong. Is everything really meant to change? I guess we're like water and a flame. Water and a flame.
Yeah.
Cool.
Little mashup there.
Forewarning, I am learning the saddest song I've ever heard. and I'm gonna play that next week. So
That was very
get
human,
ready.
person, man. That was
Get
very
get
human.
Thank you very much. I'm going for good old jolly, just a Homo sapien male. That's it. Nailed it.
Rob, can I ask you a spark question?
Oh, a spark question. Yeah. What's up?
Has Susan Rowe ever? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Has she ever been the feature? And if she hasn't, is she going to?
She has not. We talked about it.
Oh my God, she is so good. Every time I hear her, I'm like,
she was supposed to be a feature at when you were at T-Volve, and she had to cancel because of weather.
I'm so glad somebody's remembering this stuff for me.
I remember because I went up to see her because I saw her somewhere else, and I went, man, I got to catch more of this one.
Wow, I
Because
know.
she writes some amazing stuff.
Who are we talking about there?
Susan
Rowe.
Oh.
Amazing, great writer, great guitar player, great songwriter.
Park local.
Yep.
Yeah, great performer too. Yeah.
Well, at least I haven't missed her, so maybe she'll be.
Yeah, I asked her, but she didn't answer. But she was scheduled for May 18th of 2020.
Oh,
Yeah. So how about May, somewhere around the
so not
18th,
weather.
2020. Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't.
There was a lot of pollen at the time, and she couldn't really navigate in the pollen.
No, I think because I went up that night. I made the trip from Maryland, and it took me like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get from College Park to Baltimore.
Oh yeah,
it was horrible. The traffic was a mess that day. There was like 2 or 3 accidents on the Beltway and all the stuff, and she's down. I think she's down in Virginia somewhere.
Oh, is she?
And she called and said, I can't, and there's no way I'm going to make it.
John and I spent 4.5 hours going to Fredericksburg during the holidays, and it was not the thing to do. He went to go down to try out a Luthier's instruments down in Fredericksburg, and wow, we spent 9 hours on the road that day. It was like miserable.
Goodness gracious.
Damn.
Traffic moved along at 25, 30 miles an hour all the way.
Maybe that's when he wrote that song about being in the car with you for a long time.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember which song it is. I just know I love that song, so I'm so glad y'all went on that mission because, it worked out for me and for everybody else. No,
well, he does answer to a different drummer.
All right,
He's so
Rob.
good.
What did our survey end up saying in the end?
You can do that anytime you want to.
All right, so that is the prompt.
This
for
prompt,
next
you can
month.
do it anytime you want to. It could be now. It could be May 18th.
I want it now.
Oh,
This is kind of the
month. Let's all do it the
kind of the
same time,
procrastinator's ideal prompt.
Why don't we do it in the road?
Yeah, just do it when.
Ooh.
No, I'll have it by next month.
I don't need to do it in the road.
Yeah?
All right.
Yeah, it has
This was
promise,
fun, you
real
guys.
promise. Good night, guys.
Well, you've
Fun
been
to see you
forewarned
guys.
for next
It
month.
was too much fun.
Yeah, this was really nice. I missed you guys. That was fun. It was fun to miss you and fun to see you. Thanks.
All right. Well, I think that is all we've got for this evening. So there's just one last thing. Everybody reach out and grab someone by the face and give it a little squeeze. Good night until next time. We'll see you soon. Happy vomiting. Don't die.